It was like grabbing a batty. And
man, it's fucking weird. And we're doing the Valentine's question, which everybody wants the answer
mate.
to.
I
You
like
just see
that.
how big the market is of Valentine's Day. It's huge. It's such a spending culture.
crazy.
You're almost there. Go on, use the tongue. I never thought I'd say that to you. Pause.
Episode 49, and love is in the air. Love is in the air. We are talking about partners and everything around Valentine's Day today.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man.
It's a lovely time of year. Everyone's feeling a bit loved up.
Send the love, bruh.
A little bit cushy.
Why not? We've got,
though,
to start dandy. So dandy. We've got a very special segment to start with, though.
Oh, we do. We're going into the office
Straight away.
romances, the crazy workplace stories, the chaos,
The meltdowns.
mixed with the love. Do you want to kick us off?
I'll
bro?
kick us off,
Go
mate.
for
I've
it,
got
man.
an absolutely juicy one.
Hit me.
Titled HR.
Ooh.
Our human resource manager,
Yeah.
Brenda,
Good
was
old
a
Brenda.
beautiful blonde woman.
Nice.
Someone every guy at one point wanted to work with and get with.
See.
Even girls too, perhaps.
Fair enough.
I had mentioned her in a prior posting as to her early career and life. This is a Redditor speaking, so they've spoken about this blonde chick a few times, which is a bit strange, but anyway. Anyway, she wanted to date one or two men from the plant that she worked at.
Okay.
One of them took the breakup really, really badly. He started telling stories, apparently, about their sex life to those that he worked with. One morning, I went into the men's bathroom and taped to the stalls were a few pictures and a long story about a sexual episode they had. It was explicit.
Bloody
very
hell.
explicit. Yeah.
Nuts.
That's crazy, bro. Imagine
Just walking in having a shit and being there like, what is that? And just, you'd be in there for hours.
Pair
mate.
of Babylons,
You're
mate,
already
just
in there for
staring me
hours.
out. Nuts. Anyway, so he took them all down, and he took the story down, took the pictures down,
Shit.
and he took it back to his office.
Yeah.
About 2 hours later, Brenda was going around those who apparently she usually like hangs around with,
Yeah.
and asking if we've used the bathroom. So she's obviously
found
on
out,
something.
She got on.
I said no. She mentioned someone left her a note about something in the restroom that she might be interested in.
Okay.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Again, I told her no. Later that day, one of her best friends came into the office, told me Brenda went home sick. She was very upset. Whoever left the note for her also left a picture of her nude. She didn't mention that part to me, but those were the pictures I took down off the wall.
Shit.
This guy's still stashed them, by the way.
Yeah, I
He
don't know
hasn't,
what he's
come
keeping them old
We'll
for.
see where this
I
goes.
thought he was going to like bring them to her and be there like, by the way,
Generally.
it's been up in the bathroom.
I asked her friend what good could come from Brenda reading the letter or the pictures,
Yeah.
or looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
She looked at me and said, "What pictures?" I realised I just confirmed I knew about it.
Oh, no.
He just dug himself. She asked for the information. I reluctantly dug it out of the trash. I had torn the pictures up. She read the letter, turned red and tore it up. Told me I was right. She didn't need to read that. Long story short...
So he defended himself
Yeah.
saying like he was just taking it down.
A long story short, the employee came in a week later, drunk to work, went into the office, started yelling at her. Cops were called. He was fired. Again, this was a person I had sex with about 8 years ago. And apparently she's like completely changed her life around after
What
like
the
getting
fuck?
supposedly stalked and assaulted after this.
Shit.
Mental, mate.
Mate,
All from like a
people-
little office romance.
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, you're spending a lot of your life there. Like, when it does all go tits up, to walk into work every day
And
you
see
know you're
the
going to see
person.
them, like, oh, mate,
Mate,
that's
but to have
insanity.
someone like
Imagine that, though. Like,
in a toilet
Yeah.
putting up nudes of you, writing up a story about you guys having sex.
Right, I will
What the
admit, if I'd seen that and like we were working together, I'd go, bro, get to the shit now.
Yeah.
Stool 2. Get like,
Go with your meeting, bro.
go. Basically, everyone would be legging it. There'll be a queue out the bathroom. She'd walk past. Hello,
Right.
Brenda. Hello, Brenda.
Madness.
That is insane. That's insane.
That's crazy one.
Right, my one. A
Go on.
bold/bold opener.
Okay.
I had a co-worker who was amazingly attractive. Athletic body, smoky voice, flirty, incredible
Smoky
perfume
voice.
that just wore down on me. Problem is, that she wore down every other guy in the office as well. And I was the only one left that she hadn't slept with.
Bruh.
It was an IT suite office. And the dress code was office casual. But in the summertime, it was not uncommon for people to come in tank tops and running shorts, especially the women.
Oh, man.
My last week in that office, she called me to her desk to assist her with a problem that she had getting code to run. I got to her desk and she whispered something in my ear. I couldn't hear, so I leaned in a little closer and asked her to repeat herself. She said, "I shaved today."
Bro, this is like a workplace Bonnie Blue or some shit.
50
This guy's the
Shades
last
in the office,
one
bro.
to get it.
Yeah.
No, he's lost in the queue,
He
man.
said, "I don't know what that meant." So I looked confused.
Wait, how old's this bloke?
She looked down at her crotch, grabbed her running shorts, thong, and pulled them to a side to reveal her bare, bold vulva. Let's just call it. Let's just say she was one with the outie style.
Oh,
I don't know what to say other than, yes, I can see you did. A boss on the other side of the room looked right at me, saw the distress I was in, and I must have turned bright red.
Like
I got the heck out of there before the manager strolled over to see what was up. I must have been really red because several people were asking me if I was okay as I made my way back to the desk.
Holy moly. So he never did it in the end.
Never did anything with her.
Good.
He
Well
was
done.
obviously
Well
stunned
done.
by
But
the action of her.
calls it a vulva? You ever heard that word?
Mate,
That's a new one to the dictionary,
he
mate.
was honestly, he had the source out when he was doing this. I don't know what he was talking about, but oh mate, there are some people who in the office
Mate,
you
she's
just gotta
been
stay
run
away
through,
from.
bro.
Oh, I know, honestly. Can you imagine that guy in the
She
office
probably
as
gets a
well?
kick out
The
of
guy
it,
who probably
though.
saw was like, "Oh, I can see what's up." Like she plays this game. You see what I mean? Like
She definitely gets a kick out of that. That's
100%.
nuts. Though. Why would you keep
especially
her in the
office
office,
noob?
man?
Oh, tell me about it. Not good for morale, mate. It's not. They think it is, but it's really not.
Jesus. Okay, young and dumb. When I was 23, I had my first relationship ever with a co-worker who had separated from his wife.
Mm-hmm.
I was young, dumb, and smitten. About 8 months into this relationship, some of the co-workers and I went out for drinks.
Yeah.
One of my co-workers was married to a guy. I was seeing the sister of that
Okay,
person,
yeah,
right?
got you.
So said sister was telling us all about how her brother was at dinner with his wife. The person she was sleeping with is the brother, right?
Okay.
Anyway, the brother was at dinner with his wife, and she was so happy that they were working things out.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, this guy had told this girl that he was sleeping with that they were going through a divorce and everything like that.
I see.
Anyway, this girl proceeded to get hammered drunk and completely black out because she felt like her heart broke, apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway, she came out to find out that he wasn't just manipulating me. He was also manipulating all my work friends into believing he was talking to the lawyers about a divorce. And despite his family objecting, he was going through with it. Anyway, after this drunken evening, I waited to see how long it would take till he told me that he was back with his wife. Apparently, it took him 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and it only took her to confront him for him to admit it. Now, 5 years later, I've been on a handful of first dates and just can't bring myself to trust anyone again.
That's the thing. Like, you're so distrusting when people start bringing in marriages,
Yeah.
divorces, affairs.
That's
all that
why you
sort
don't
of
go
stuff.
with co-workers.
Yeah,
you never know
you
what.
think you
like,
know them, but
yeah,
you don't. Know them,
you
bro.
really don't.
Personal life is separate. It's
so
so
separate.
Mental. Right, this one
Crazy.
is called Keeps Getting Worse.
Okay.
Right. I'm the boss of this company.
Right.
However, looking at my employees, there's one certain individual that causes a lot of trouble. I've had his wife come in on the late shift with a hammer looking for her husband who was having an affair with a younger foreign girl who worked on our desk.
A hammer.
She started smashing things up and having to be escorted out by the police. He decided to leave his wife shortly after this and the kids, just at the same time as the foreign girl he was seeing started seeing 2 other guys from the office at the same time, right? The divorcee now lives in a bus on the driveway of his actual house trying to rekindle his relationship with his wife, but he wants to get into contact with the work girl constantly.
Wait.
Yeah, go on.
He's living in a bus.
So clearly
He's
he's having an
bus.
affair with this girl, this admin girl at work. The wife's found out. She's coming to the office, started smashing shit up.
Yeah.
He's decided to divorce her, leave her and the
Yeah.
kids
No, I
to
get
try
that.
it with the admin girl. She's turned him away, so now he's having to live in a bus at his own house.
bus?
Yeah, he's like renovated a bus, living on his
No, but
driveway.
the bus
in a
is
bus.
mad.
Oh mate, it's people do all sorts of things. Can you imagine, honestly, if you're at a wit's end? Anyway, so that's where we're at the moment. But it keeps going. Right? As I said, it keeps getting worse.
Fucking hell.
She started dating a guy from the business next door. Oh, sorry. So the admin girl.
Yeah.
She started dating a guy from the business next door and now has a restraining order after breaking into his house in the morning on the way to work and apparently appearing at the end of his bed. So this got informed to the boss. So he found out because she had this
That's
restraining
like some
order.
sleep paralysis shit, man.
Could you imagine having a girl she wakes at the end of the bed in the morning when you wake up? That would
With like a hammer or something.
No, this isn't the wife. This is the admin girl. Anyway, that same original wife of the divorcee has since found naked pictures of the husband that he recorded in the toilets at work, trying to send them to the admin girl. She then sent those pictures to everybody else on our shift, including myself. Absolutely mental. I need to get rid of this guy.
What company is that as well?
Honestly, I can't imagine.
That's
I'm picturing
that needs to be its own TV series.
It does.
Mate.
I'm picturing a mechanic workshop. There's the admin girl at the front. There's the guy at the back who's causing all sorts of chaos.
I'm picturing this girl's snuck in a hammer through security, through the system.
Yeah, could you imagine?
Randomly.
Honestly, mate, there are some insane people out there.
Mad.
It's one of those things where you attract what you are. If you're causing chaos, everybody around you, and that's what brings around this sort of sitcom style lifestyle they end up living. Mental, absolutely.
Stay far away.
Stay away.
Whoa. Right, mine is furries.
Oh God, here we go.
Holy moly. Anyway, I was on the investigation end of two furries caught in a bad office romance.
Oh man, had a bit of a dogfight.
Jesus. That's good. That was quick.
Young
Right.
puppy love.
Fuck, man. Puppy love.
Okay, now go on.
Right. Training manager. So, training manager dated a new employee that they had trained. After about 2 weeks, they got into sexting and picture texting for a while.
Okay.
The employee came to the HR and said that they felt pressured into a relationship and wanted to press charges.
Oh God.
The employee requested we pull the information from their personal device. National HR manager gave me the order to do so.
Wow.
Off the employee's personal phone.
Holy shit.
Which is nuts, by the way.
Yeah. Mad.
Anyway, so there I was pulling several weeks worth of pictures and texts of two furries sexting each other.
Oh no, that is rough. That is rough.
Rough.
Sorry, go on.
You're just full of them, mate.
It just keeps going.
Oh, felt poorly. Anyway, HR then had to pull all the texts and pictures off the training manager's company phone as well. Company phone as well.
Shit. Wait, they were on his company phone?
Yes.
Oh my God.
They did this on their company phone. Mental. Needless to say, the training manager had done this several times before.
Yeah.
Obviously not always a furry.
Yeah.
So I got to pull sexual conversations between them and 3 or 4 other employees as well. Oh no, they're also furries. Oh
How
my
many
God.
have they got in here?
Why are they employing
They
furries?
run a shelter. What are they doing?
What is going on?
How many is there?
3 or 4 other furries.
Are they all different animals?
Yeah. Oh my God. Dalmatian. Pictures including with nothing left to the imagination, apparently.
What the fuck?
I feel so bad. This HR manager needs compensation, man.
This HR guy is the training lead and the recruitment lead, I'm sure. He's part of the HR. This man picks from a certain eclectic
No.
mix of people.
The person is a training manager, right?
Okay.
But this guy's the HR investigating the case.
Okay.
He's seeing all the furry pictures.
Usually
everything
HR,
like
they
that.
employ people, don't they?
Depends.
Most companies I know, they usually do.
Yeah,
Imagine
they
guy's
employ people.
employed like
Yeah,
10
so he's
people.
probably has,
He's at
you're
6
probably
out of 10
right.
furries. He's got a thing for the furries, bro. He might be
He
establishing.
can pick them, man.
That is insanity. Right, my next one.
Rocks up to
I
the
don't think I
interview
can
with
top
fucking
that. Fuck.
ears and shit. Yeah, you're
mate,
hired, mate.
Could you imagine? I've got a tail. You're
Fuck.
hired. Right, this next one. The guy needs a chastity belt. We have this one co-worker who was based at another site in Bristol. He was in a relationship with one of the other girls at work, but was moved onto separate shift patterns. So he's with this bird at work.
Right.
When he started on this new shift pattern, he started sleeping with one of the new girls from his group.
Yeah.
And ended up getting her pregnant.
Oh,
it all came out, and his girlfriend decided, in splitting up with him, to spread all the messages that he had with her, saying that he didn't want anything to do with the new girl or the baby that she was going to have. So this is what they're obviously now ex is doing. Anyway, both girls ended up dropping him because of all these messages came out. And he got cheated on, and this is where it gets interesting, because he started sleeping with the baby mum's best friend, because on a night out she went to confront him about like all that he'd done, and somehow it had got to a point where they ended up going home with each other, right? I'm sure there's a lot of alcohol involved in that.
This guy must have some mad aura, man.
Maybe. So this all keeps cascading. It all comes out that he's now sleeping with his best friend, and he's decided to move to our London base to get away from it all.
Right.
As you can probably guess,
he slept with someone else.
He's ended up sleeping with some of the girls from the London branch.
Mate.
It came out last week that on one of the company business trips, he got into an argument with the new girl, kicked out the hotel room stark naked by this new girl after they had an argument, and he's been fired by higher management after pictures have circulated publicly of him naked in the hotel lobby. They realised there's nothing this guy won't do other than find a girl nearby to sleep with. That is great. This guy is slaying at work,
going through it, bro. Kid left, right, centre.
People.
It's got one up north, one down south.
You have a hell of a reputation at work as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but like, still getting chicks.
Bizarre.
I don't know what chicks.
Sometimes though, there are like I've sort of seen this myself. So you see it as a school a lot. When there's a guy who is sleeping around quite a lot, girls will sometimes like try and validate that they're as good as all the other girls by trying to see if they can get this guy as well. And this guy just ends up like once it starts the momentum, then he's just walking around like doing nothing and getting all this.
They always think they can tie him down.
There's a few people back at college who used to be
like a Harpreet for sure, bro.
100% a Harpreet. Oh, man. Right,
anyway, I've got a little personal one, right? Because we're on like a bit of love romance.
Okay.
It's a bit grim.
Oh God.
Right. So I used to work at a golf course.
You did.
I used to rake some bunkers,
turn on some
sprinklers, mow the lawn, all that stuff. Anyway, there was this one particular bunker, and every time I went to rake this bunker, you saw 2 handprints, 2 knee prints, and a Johnny.
No fucking way.
I do not know who on earth is doing it, but like...
What, multiple times?
Every single... Like, there's once a week, one particular day, I'm pretty sure it was like a Thursday.
What the fuck?
Without fail. Same bunker, same hole.
It's got to be an employee at that point, doesn't it? Surely.
Not an employee, no, because like, this is at midnight. We wake up at like 6 a.m., go do everything, finish at like 4, clock off. And there's no girls, mate, that I work with. So I don't know where...
I'm thinking like bar staff, staying there late at night, one of the guys...
Anyone can get access. Anyone can easily get there.
It's just like
anyone could... Like dog walkers are walking and all that stuff. So it's like a dogging spot for these people. It is mental, mate. Every time we got to this hole, I was working with this one guy, bless him. I was like, it's your shift, bruh. Did not go near that, mate.
Really?
But imagine that. Who's sneaking around at a golf course? Same bunker.
What did you do when you found it? Just stand on top?
There's nothing you can do. You just got to re-rake it. The guy had to pick up the golf.
I was going to say, you're not touching that.
I'm not touching that. No chance. I'm not getting paid enough for that.
No way.
Crazy, mate. How mad's that, by the way?
That is one of the most...
Same hole.
I've actually got a personal
never
story
seen
as well,
anything.
actually.
Have you?
I do, yeah.
Go on.
So, for the sake of his reputation, we'll leave his name out of it.
All right. Oh, you've written it down. Oh,
a guy who I used to work with, right, had a reputation for basically sleeping around at work as well. To the point where new starters would know his name as they're being trained by the trainers, being there like, watch out. Genuinely got to that level. This guy was known by everyone.
Surely you just...
Right?
Get rid of them as a company.
But this is the thing. There's
your reputation of a company.
You think so? You would, but I guess because it wasn't impeding with his work, or in their eyes, it wasn't impeding with work.
I guess his personal life, but
however,
then
it does get worse. So anyway, so he'd cheated on his ex and stuff at work as well with other girls. This has all been coming out and stuff because she used to work for us. Anyway, He was told by higher management after a while that he'd never have a chance of promotion. So this kind of spread like wildfire. Everybody kind of knew that he never had a chance of getting any promotion because of his reputation, because of his sort of like wrong professionalism when it came to turning up and work any day. Yeah, because you know that they're doing stuff at work to get that attention,
especially if they're getting into like a senior role.
Exactly.
You can't have someone with a bad rep,
100%.
And you're telling people as soon as they join, like, watch out.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
so anyway,
crazy.
when he found out about this, he went to all of like our like, what do you call them, like competitors' companies, right? And started to apply for them. There's a story where he went to one of them.
Is it like a bouncer?
No, he went to one of them, and as
but you know, like bouncers when they go, this guy's barred from our pub.
Well, that had gone round. So other companies were already knowing about this guy because of the reputation that he had. Yeah. But he walks into this one interview for like probably the company that was most likely going to take him.
Okay.
And as he walks in and sits down, none other than his ex's mum was interviewing him for the job. And apparently she was there like, never going to happen. And he just like got and walked away.
It's like, imagine just walking in, sit down.
Imagine that.
I'm off.
Yeah, you just see her, you'd be there like, right, well, I know how this is going.
Just walk straight out. That's brilliant.
So yeah, his reputation is
tarnished. There, isn't it?
He's not doing well now as well, I've heard. Ooh. So, hey, reputation will catch up on you, bite you in the ass if you're not careful.
You need to be careful. Like work and personal life, very different things. 100%. Don't mix them, in my opinion.
Speaking of which, personal life is very important as well. So I'm going to give a little shout out while we've got the opportunity to our paid partnership, BetterHelp.
They are phenomenal, guys. Now, we know it's Valentine's Day, and you may be stressing about potentially getting your missus a gift, taking 100%. Them on a date, or you're missing your ex.
You're living that solo life. You want a little pick-me-up.
This is where BetterHelp is perfect for you.
It's crucial.
Because not only will it solve your mental, it also put us in a better position.
100%. I mean, I've dealt with this myself, sort of a little bit of need relationship advice or guidance through certain times. I mean, Valentine's Day brings out a lot of sort of important conversations for people where you're going to progress in a relationship. And that's also a really good thing to talk to your therapist about. It's very simple and easy to use. It's all online, so you don't have the hassle of going to appointments, having to drive to places, cancelling and all that sort of stuff. You just fill in a quick form online and you're matched with a therapist in a number of days. And from there, if you ever feel like you want to change as well, you're always welcome to at any time.
Precisely. We've used it plenty of times. And if you don't believe us, believe all the reviews, because they have thousands of positive reviews on Trustpilot. And if you type in the code Suits and Sliders, you will get 10% off your very first month.
That's it, lads. Put your heads in the right space. Girls, put your heads in the right space. And then you can crack on with the business ethics. Right. Shall we do our little scratchy and get into the topic of the day?
Yeah, let's go scratch
it. And we are back, scratching the good old £1 scratchies.
Yes.
They're a little bit different though.
Yeah, they have changed, hasn't
So I hope they haven't changed the likelihood of winning. I wouldn't be happy with that.
It's a lotto guy now. He's worth a £5.
He's worth a £5.
He used to give us like £1 or £2.
Yeah, so I'm not
Interesting.
Not annoyed about it. I'll kick us off.
Go on, then.
So I had a little 20, 1,000, a £2. I had 1,000, a 10,000, and a £2.
£2 looking good, man.
I had a £10. I had a £50 and I had a £50, unfortunately. And then I got the good old suitcase. So business fashion, not quite the guy I'm looking for.
Well, my friends, since it is Valentine's Day,
go on, mate, show me the love.
I'm going to gift us a little treat.
Yeah?
100,000.
I'll take that.
100,000.
I'll definitely take that.
1,000.
Shit.
50.
Okay.
£5.
Not quite.
£2.
Yeah. Ooh, I like a £2.
£1. £2.
Give me another one.
£2.
Yes, come
£2 for the boys.
Love a little £2.
Little winner there.
Got a little chest, but we'll take £2.
Yeah, I got a chest. I didn't get the lot of
the black one, so yeah, just a flat. All right, we'll
we'll
Love
take
a
it.
little win, mate.
Yeah,
win
break even.
Help us buy the flowers.
Exactly. Speaking of Valentine's Day, let's
Yes.
speak about some of the winners and the companies and the stats, everything like that.
Ones that thrive.
Yeah, I'll kick us off.
Go on.
So I've got some underrated winners from Valentine's Day, which people don't often talk about.
Yeah, go on.
So we've got the last minute logistic kind of people. So the same day delivery,
Yeah,
you've got
big
the
time,
Uber
big
style
time.
kind of vibe. You've also got the copywriting, the printing services, cards, personalised things like Moonpig. Probably make an absolute
They make a killing,
fortune, I bet.
yeah.
You've got experienced resellers, so spa vouchers, hotels get resold at premiums as well. Because thinking about it, you got to get a little date night with the missus,
100%,
go
mate.
out for a restaurant,
Yeah,
you
for
want to
sure.
go stay at a hotel. Also, another really good one is subscription brands offering first box for free for Valentine's, stuff
True,
like that.
true, yeah,
That's how they
yeah.
hook
It's all
people
that
in.
sort of like bundling side
You
of
got any
things,
more
yeah.
on some stats and things like that?
Sure, I've gone ham with the stats today.
Go on.
So we're just going to smash through them. First of all, UK consumers spending 2.1 billion on Valentine's Day in recent years. That's averaging a 6% rise since 2017.
What?
I know,
That's
mental.
one
Average
day.
spend per person, £52 for Valentine's Day per person, and then you're looking at 60 million odd people.
Oh,
70 odd
how
million
much
in
do you
this
reckon
country.
you spend on Valentine's? Yeah, I spend
I
a
definitely
bit,
spend
man.
more than that, mate. I end up getting
Meal,
caught up in it, you know.
flowers,
well, the meal alone's
gifts.
more than 50
Yeah,
quid.
100%.
So yeah, you're talking like, yeah,
I can
gifts,
see where the
flowers.
billions come from
You're up in
now,
150,
easily, yeah.
£200 quick.
Quick,
really
quick.
US, on the other hand, is spending predicted to hit 27.5 billion
Yeah.
with an average spend of $188 per person. So it's much bigger in the States.
Yeah.
But like,
There's a lot
they've
more
got more
people.
people, it's more commercialised, it's just one of those things.
100%.
Couple of stats on specific industries. Jewelry, I've got some stats from the US.
go on.
Rumoured to spend 6.5 billion on jewelry at Valentine's time, which is crazy.
People pop in the knee, do you reckon? and
Hey,
things
like
like
the little
that, eh?
necklaces,
Yeah.
the rings,
bracelets.
all sorts, mate.
Yeah.
They apparently spend 2.9 billion on flowers alone on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man.
83%
Flowers,
of which are
extortionate.
roses. 83%
Yeah,
being
that's
roses,
nuts,
which
that's
is
nuts.
crazy.
That's
UK,
nuts.
on the other hand, chocolates are the most common Valentine's gift in
Really?
the UK. So we're just the tubby ones, which surprised me compared to the
Fucking-
US.
Yeah.
Chosen by 55.6% of shoppers. France, a bit of European stuff. They are the. I was going to ask you a question on this. Oh, you know what? I'll ask you now. So,
Go on.
how much do you think the average French person spends
On
on
cheese?
gifts just for their Valentine's partner?
Oh, they love their wines, mate.
They do.
Wine bottles are expensive.
They do.
All right, I think it's more than UK, less than the US. So I'm going to go like 75 mark.
75. Are you saying pounds, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Or
you're not
euros or
far
whatever,
off. So
yeah.
105 to
Whoa.
155 euros.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
More than the US,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much.
More than the US. Definitely
Wow.
more than the US. France apparently the highest
The
spenders
Love
at
City.
Valentine's. Oh, it's the city.
Yeah.
Oh, oui, oui, oui.
Yeah, oui, oui.
57.6% of UK Valentine's shoppers have given personalised gifts in the last year.
Yeah.
And 58.4% would prefer personalised gift over generic. So that's another thing.
Yeah,
Massive market
yeah,
for
huge market.
personalisations. If you
Isn't
can
it
make
like-
it work with your business, make it work.
Guys get like the boxes and stuff like that of the girlfriends and all
100%.
that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
overprotective there.
Exactly.
100%.
But
Well,
there's a bit on that, mate.
I like that, I
You
like
just see how
that.
big the market is of Valentine's Day. It's huge. It's such a spending
it's
culture.
crazy because you've just had Christmas not too long ago, and then
Yeah.
you get another big one. Then you've got
Exactly.
Easter in like another
Yep.
2 months.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got the summer. Like, whoa.
Do you know what, I always find it really funny when you're walking into the shops and you see like
Oh,
the aisles
Easter
which are like
eggs
the,
and
the
stuff
seasonal
already.
ones,
Yeah.
and they've got like 50% of it's Valentine's, 50% of it's Easter
Yeah,
already. And you just like don't know where to look, mate. It's
madness.
mental.
I swear, I can't actually lie. I swear, like when I was buying advent calendars, there were Easter eggs.
Oh, there was always
like,
Easter.
proper,
Well, yeah,
like,
yeah.
nuts.
It's fucking crazy, mate.
Who's buying an Easter egg
I
in
have
December?
no idea. It goes out of date before
Yeah,
it.
that's what I thought. But anyway, we're going to talk a bit more about like partners, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, we're partners in business.
We are, mate.
But I'm going to talk more about actually starting a business with
With your
your
partner.
other half, like
other
your
half.
partner.
Your marital lover.
Yeah, yeah. But like it. Okay, so we've recently done an amazing pod, and it'll be coming out
Oh, yeah.
next week.
It will.
And the person we spoke to has actually started a business with their partner.
She has
and
met them through work?
Yeah,
Success story, living
and
breathing.
been extremely successful.
Very.
However, there is the opposite end as well, and there's lots of things to weigh up in between.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what makes it work is couples similar to best friends as well. They have that trust.
Yeah.
Really, really high trust. And that is essential for anything in business, especially when it
exactly.
comes down to the nitty gritty or you're losing money, whatever it means. Like, you've got to have trust in the individual to make it work.
And the work ethic. You want to work hard for your partner. That level of trust.
Precisely.
Like, I trust you on days where I might be flagging to
Yeah.
pick up the slack for me, and vice versa. If it was somebody you didn't really know or just another employee, I don't expect another employee
No,
to pick up my shit if I'm
precisely,
having
yeah.
a tough day.
And that's yeah, you're so right. It's so true. And another one that we've got here is a shared long-term incentive.
100%.
So if you are in a couple together and you have a house and you have a family, you've got a shared incentive to make that work, to maybe grind for something in the future. You have the shared vision. Similar to a best mate as well. Like, you have a shared vision, you know where you want to go, and you know where you want to be at the end of it.
Entirely.
These things are huge. Also, you have that faster decision making. Like, you can rely on your partner. You can talk to them whenever you want. You can ping them a message. You don't have to wake up at 9, ping them on Teams, log off at 5.
Yeah.
Like, the business can run throughout the day, which is really, really important as well. You also have that willingness to grind, as you kind of alluded to, without that immediate reward, because you understand, if you're working, I need to work.
Entirely.
And it's like that accountability element starts to play in again.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I mean, I've looked at it as something of like the tax and legal sides of it as well.
Oh, I'm all done, mate.
Oh, mate,
I'm all done. You're jumping the gun,
Sorry,
mate.
bro.
I've got also why it actually breaks down, though. So I've got the best of both worlds here. So obviously you have no neutral tiebreaker. So every argument does sort of end up personal. You don't have that mediator to go, no, I agree with him or her, whatever it may be. You also got feedback which gets filtered through emotion sometimes. That's what you got to be really careful of. You don't want to bring work back into your personal life. Another one is resentment starts to build silently, and then eventually it could explode. So as long as you've got that good communication and trust level, you'll be fine and you avoid that. However, there's been a lot of times where partners have just blown up together and the business is just completely flatlined.
Work stress and personal stress are two different things, but if you put them together, like, it could be quite vicious.
Precisely. And apparently a few things that you should do when you do look to go into business with partner, and this is like things you should pre-tense before. You should have written roles, even if they're really small, i.e. your financials, I'm media, whatever it may be, so people understand their lane and you're not going to cross over into each other's like work.
Too true.
Another one is salary expectations. Get that agreed really early, because you don't want someone to be paid more and someone to be paid less and then to bicker over who gets more and who should. Exit plans before success, really, really crucial. So you know exactly what your exit plan is when it comes to the right time. Another one is someone must have the final decision power. Now, this is going to be a really tough conversation to have with your partner, but if there's not a mediator, you need to have someone to put their foot down and go, no, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, definitely. No, I hear you, mate. I hear you. So, the tax and the legals.
Go on.
This is where you can
get murky.
It can get murky, so I'll be as specific as I can. The pro side of it, the tax advantage you can get. You can do something called income splitting, where profits can be shared to lower overall taxes. There's something that's also under the bracket of that called spousal tax allowance. I'll come back to that in a second. Flexible salaries and dividends. You can work out ways to structure your pay in tax efficient ways which can benefit you as a partnership. Shared deductions, so home office, vehicles, travel, insurance. Because you're getting two for the price of one because you're both using them. That can really benefit you in a tax thing, because you're getting the money in to provide for that sort of side of it, and you're having to lower the restrictions you're taking away from your profit margins.
And also, like, both of you can take, I think it's like 12,500 or 12,750, whatever it may be. So then all of a sudden you've got together a combined salary of 25k for free.
Retirement benefits. Both spouses can qualify for business retirement plans independently. So if you're working in the same like business as one another, you can both benefit from the same package, rather than being in a position where one of you's got one sort of retirement package and one of you's got another in a different company. The cons in terms of the tax and legal sides, the IRS are very scrutinous for spousal businesses. They get more attention in audits. They get a lot more sort of fine-tooth comb picking stuff, and you can be called in to do meetings which you have to effectively prove your relationship between people, that the IRS, like,
because it's like that much of an extra benefit.
Have you ever seen the film? What is it? The one with Ryan Reynolds and what is it? It's basically, I think it's called The Proposal or something like that.
Right.
And she's about to be extradited to Canada. And the boss of the sort of media company they work for, the writing company they work for, is like, I'm afraid you're going to lose your job. And so she just says, oh, no, me and my administrator, or like her admin person, her like sort of personal assistant, are going to get married. And that character's played by Ryan Reynolds. And he's there like, what? And she's there like, if you ever want to make it as a writer, you shut up and say yes. And this whole thing ensued of like them going through like this process of getting married to one another, and their effective IRS.
Is it blue card, green card? What's it called?
Green card.
Blue card's NHS law.
They go through this whole motion of having to prove their relationship to this IRS guy, and it's very funny. Like the ending scene is them proving it and stuff. It's very good.
It's interesting. There's probably quite a few You never know out there that are doing
There's
that.
probably a whole bunch. Joint liability, so one spouse's mistake could affect both. Complex structure, you have to still choose through the LLCs, S Corp, sole proprietary stuff, and work it out so it benefits the pair of you, but it doesn't open you up to too much exposure. And then the other thing is divorce risk. Can cause major tax and asset issues, because if you then try and split a business because you've put it under yourselves as a partnership between the two of you in a marital sense, and you'll benefit from the tax, you'll then have to take on the responsibility if you ever get divorced.
But I guess
it's pretty mad.
The argument to that is as well, like a marriage, like if you get married to someone, you have that binding contract. What's the difference between doing a business as well? If you're married to the partner, you may as well, like, if you truly do back yourself and you're not going to split, a business is a great idea as well. Couldn't
agree more. So the limits and conditions of stuff that I've mentioned: you must be legally married or civil partnered. You both must be residents of the place that you're trying to do it if you're going to benefit from most of these tax officiates. Often applies to a higher earner if you're in a low basic tax band. So if you're trying to do the spousal tax stuff, it will benefit whoever's on the lower tax band. It won't ever benefit the person on the higher, which makes sense.
Fine.
And it doesn't apply if you're both in the top high tax bracket of earners. So it benefits small business owners more so than the people who are part of big corporations. And that's the sort of run through of the tax and legal side of benefits.
Really, really interesting topic, in my opinion. Like, there's
lots of people
there.
question it, don't they? They sort of think, you love your partners a bit, but would you ever want to go into business with them? And the sort of what I see from most people is like they don't want to take that risk. Now, it makes sense if you don't want to make those sort of murky waters in between of your professional and like personal life.
The risk is getting married in the first place.
But that's what I'm saying. You take a massive risk by choosing that person you spend the rest of your life with. And if you want to start a business and share that enjoyment that we have now of growing a business with two people that you both sort of have a good connection with, it's an amazing thing.
Also, if you've got dreams and goals and you realise like your current 9 to 5, whatever you're doing, isn't going to fulfil that. I say take the punt, man. Go for it. In many ways,
it's sort of similar. I'd probably get this way wrong as I've never had the experience of it. But it's probably similar in some way of like sort of having a child and raising a child. It's a lot of responsibility, a lot of work that you have to share between the two of you. You have to educate, you have to grow, you have to develop, you have to teach.
Definitely
you have to
similar characteristics for sure.
In terms of its character traits, it's actually probably shares that same quality. So if you maybe aren't ready for that stage of life, starting a little business together, a little side venture to maybe give yourself a bit of extra cash moolah.
And also, if you go through like the highs and lows in a business, you know you're going to be fine in a marriage. That's what I think.
It's just as stressful in probably many, many ways, but many different ways, which can sort of, I don't know, you can pull on the heartstrings into you.
Right. I am so excited for this next one, my friend.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
We are into trendy, and we're doing the Valentine's question, which everybody wants the answer to. We are asking who's punching.
Good. I love watching these.
Watching these, bro.
It's savage, but it's so good.
It is. So we've gone to the good old source material of Reddit today to find some of these absolute belters, and we're going to get into it straight off the bat.
Yeah, go on.
So
who we got?
First of all, we have these two.
Okay.
All right, so, I mean, what are we saying off the bat?
I think
it's like fairly evenly matched.
Fairly even.
Yeah.
I think just off that photo alone, the girl's doing better. So I think the guy's punching.
Yeah, I think the guy's trying to connect some of that facial hair. She looks like she's got care of her look.
She's got makeup on, quite a lot of makeup. So we don't know if there's another photo without her.
Wham eyebrows as well, bro.
Also,
I'm saying first picture, I'm going to give it to the girl. But only fractionally.
Only
fractionally. Should we go for another one?
Right. Okay.
Okay, so we're now getting like heights and stuff. This is taller lads, short girl.
Yeah,
he's got some good style.
He's got some style. Skater boy. Kind of, though, a bit gingery blonde, isn't he?
True, but I'm getting crazy fake tan from the girl there, I'll be honest.
But then look at his schnoz, mate.
That is a
nose.
That is a nose. I mean, I'm a man with a nose as well, so I don't want to say too much bullshit about that.
No, not a nose like that.
That was tight.
Close again. I'd edge it. Maybe give it to the guy, just because of the fashion as well, mate. He's done well taking a big photo.
Okay, and our last one.
Oh, jeez, that is not a good one for him.
Yeah, I think she sent this posting. She slated him in the last one.
What is he doing with his tongue,
don't
know,
man? Mate. What is that all about?
Oh, yeah.
He looks hammered as well.
Okay, yeah, he is punching.
So I think you have to say he's punching overall. Yeah, 2-3 to her. So, hey, that's the first one, Dan. You got one?
Yeah, I got one here for you.
Let's go tit for tat.
Right, so we've got a lovely little wedding photo to start with.
Very nice, very
So,
nice.
they're looking all right, like in similar dresses. He looks pretty snazzy, I can't
Mate,
lie.
I do rate the fit. I do like the fit. Some guys, when they go suits, they have to go for all the same colour, but I like it when people mix it up.
Yeah, I like it.
That's trendy, mate.
It is trendy.
And also,
Yeah, go on.
impressed. She's definitely sorted this out herself. Dress is matching the pocket chief.
Yeah. I was going to mention that.
That's a good
Although I'm
catch.
not sure what's like on her shoulder there. It's like a little
weird, like,
scarfy thing,
soft
like
shawl, isn't
cardi,
it?
but
Yeah.
also the dress kind of looks like it's from Shein or something like that.
True,
Hope it's
true.
not expensive, but I'm saying,
Candidly, I'm giving it to him.
yeah,
This
she's
first one.
punching
In this first one, yeah, I reckon
for
so.
sure, man. He's got a little tango and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
Credit for him. This next
Okay,
one.
yeah, right. He
So we're not
looks.
seeing as much of him now.
Oh my god, he looks
said-
a bit. He looks a bit pedo-ish, mate. He looks a bit scary.
Fucking hell, bro.
Wait, will you see that?
I'll tell you, it's a wham forehead.
It's a nose
five
as
head.
well,
It's a
man.
5 head there.
Look at that bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, mate, nose on both of them. It's an interesting
Nah, but at
dilemma.
least like
She at least looks like naturally.
He looks
I
like
don't know
an
how much
NPC,
natural's
mate.
in that. Yeah, true. He
just
does.
some random bloke walking down
like
the
a
street.
character on me that you get straight away when you
Yeah.
set it up.
He's
Yeah, I'm
definitely
gonna give
punching
one
in
to
that
her. Give
photo.
so it's 1-1. It's 1-1.
Oh,
Okay.
that is not a very good photo of both of them.
It's not actually, is
Oh
it?
my god, that's a horrendous photo.
Whose bloody
And he's
hands
back in
are
a
the
suit
way?
again as
He is
well.
back
He
in a
likes
suit.
himself in a suit, obviously.
But I'm seeing this other angle. The schnoz is making a comeback as well, isn't it? Jeez.
Hairline's like...
See him doing backstroke.
he's got a
and
beard,
think
he's got a
there's
beard.
shark in the
Yeah,
water.
man. But what? Why is her face
I
like
don't know, I
mustard
just
yellow,
look
bro?
at the hand compared to the face.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a terrible photo, but
it's terrifying of both of them.
she's punching there, in my opinion. It's close.
Yeah, no, I agree. The facial difference is like such a.
They do have another photo.
Okay, should we go for the last one? Let's say this one's a draw. Let's go for the last one.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, bro, but the glasses have come off and we've seen why now.
wait, where's her eye wandering to?
Horton
though?
here's a who.
But where's her eye wandering to, mate?
I didn't notice that till then.
Camera's over here, love.
We've got the kid at the back making a comment as well. He's there like, what you
Oh, there
guys
is a
doing?
kid,
You see
yeah.
that?
Oh,
He's got like
Okay,
tinted
well-
hair as well. Like,
bit of a crazy psycho look.
yeah. Is it just me, or does he look a little bit like?
I don't know. He does look like
He
something.
looks like a middle-aged mini minter. You get that?
Oh my
Are
god.
you seeing it?
Yeah.
Like if Mini Minter was like 20
Oh,
years
mate,
older.
he needs to mew.
He's still what?
He's a mouth breather. That's his problem.
I
And he's got a little
see.
butt chin going on
He
as
needs
well.
the Ashton Hall mouth tape, mate.
He's starting mewing, man.
I think
He's
I've
started
got to give that
looks
one
maxing.
to her though. So I think overall,
She looks younger there. And if
Yeah.
they're the same age, he's going to age like milk.
like milk is
And
nuts.
she will do all right.
I reckon so as well.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
overall, oh, that's tough.
Overall, he's punching.
Just.
Slight.
There's some horror photos you took.
There are some horror photos. That's some mad photos.
Who submits that other one, though? Where they're like, eyes are closed and everything. That's
Right, bro.
mad.
Here we go for the next ones. Compose yourself.
All right.
So,
What the hell, mate? You could turn his head upside down. That could be his hair, man.
honestly, you actually could. That is pretty
You
mad.
can call your board about it.
This is interesting to say the least.
Oh, shit.
looks like-
man.
I don't know if they do like magic shows together. The fit's a bit weird.
Oh,
She's
man.
got what's that hanging? Is that like cherry earrings or something? I don't know.
Okay. Let's.
Right, let's.
This might be
one
really,
thing-
really rogue to say.
Go on.
Let's minus 20 kilograms off them. Okay?
Okay. Go.
He's punching. Still.
Do you know what? I actually.
Do you
I
see
would
that?
disagree.
What? If you. Okay. Sorry.
Dropping 20 kilos off both.
Yeah. And
Yeah?
looking at his head.
Yeah.
His hair.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
I think the geezer's got a kind face. I'll give it to him. I feel like
Oh, mate, she
see what I
looks
mean?
like those food waiter people, not food waiter people. You know when you go to school, you got those food people that dish
Dinner
out
lady.
dinner lady. That's it.
dinner lady. She got magician and dinner lady.
She looks like a dinner lady, magician.
He looks like a magician, bro. That's a magician's fit. For
Maybe.
sure.
I reckon he's got good banter.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think he looks like.
Bit more personality, do you
Yeah,
reckon?
I think he looks a bit kinder. She looks a
Yeah,
bit
she
nuts
can
there.
work on that smile, bro.
However, we're not seeing his teeth yet. We've seen hers. So I don't know if maybe he's like hiding
all right.
some
Let's see the
gnashes
next
there.
photo.
Right, let's get to the next one.
That's just the same photo. Okay, skip.
One thing I will say: why go for that angle?
What?
man?
I don't know. Why
go for that
was-
angle?
oh,
right, here we
okay.
go.
Oh.
He's got hair now, so that changes the
Oh.
game. I think.
I think he's better bald.
Mm.
Tennis ball. Bro.
I actually agree. I think he suits better bald as well. He looks younger. When he's got hair.
She's just got the same face. It's
Yeah.
not
She hasn't
moved.
changed at all. So she must be aging better than he is because she
That's
doesn't look
tough.
any different.
Okay. I'm gonna go. So what do we agree on the first one?
First one, I
You
would say-
think strongly him?
Not strongly. No, not strong. I don't think strongly about any of this. I think weakly he pips it.
Fine.
Just in
I'll
terms
agree
of
with
the
that.
picture.
There.
This one, I think she pips it.
I'm gonna say draw.
Okay. Should we go for the last one?
Okay.
There's a few
Actually,
in
the
here.
standing one's
Yeah,
good.
let's go
Standing
this
one's
one.
good.
Right, here we go.
Right, he's got Crocs
Now we've got
on.
the fits as
Crocs
well.
and a Hawaiian shirt.
White shirt. Voice on his
What are
feet.
those? Okay.
He's the best.
Whoa, I didn't see
Got little
that.
sunglasses on the cactus.
Okay. No. Okay. I'll zoom out a little bit.
She's got the
Oh my.
the toes out.
She's actually like massive. No, look, she's taller than him as well.
Oh yeah, no, I hear you. They're both. Oh yeah, I think they're the same height. Well, I don't know why there's sunglasses on both the cactuses.
We're not looking at that.
sorry, but it's throwing me off a bit. I don't know.
So tough, man.
It is tough.
Okay, who would pull more?
I'm glad they found each other.
Yes. Yeah, they're a good couple. Who would pull more?
She would.
Does it look like Gruff?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't say. I held back from saying it right. It does look a bit like Gruff.
All right.
He's
Yeah,
just
fine. Give it her.
Do you
Give
know
it
what?
her.
The point
No, it's
I-
just
the
draw
point I'll
then,
make-
isn't it?
The point that I'll make is like I feel like she's putting in like effort to stylize, accessorize, do the makeup and stuff.
yeah.
He's just fucking stuck on the
He's
Crocs
woken
and the
up
Hawaiian
out of bed,
shirt.
mate,
He's
yeah.
there like it's almost like he's given up a little bit. But like credit, if he's found the love of his life, he doesn't need to try hard. Do you know what I mean?
Draw. So it's a draw.
So I would say her slightly, but yeah.
Her edge it just.
Her
yeah.
edge it just.
Agreed.
All right,
Agreed.
bro. Now you put one out.
Jesus. Right. Here we go. Who's punching?
Okay. All right.
Let's see if we can get a bit.
Yeah, let's get
it's not
a
really
bit of a
great.
bigger angle here.
There we go.
Right, I'm.
Okay, lighting's doing boy a good job
Martin is
here.
doing boy a good job.
Not the girl.
No, but that's just the lighting. I think. In terms
Yeah,
of
and she's
actual
wearing a
aesthetic-
hat, which is blocking a bit of her face.
Yeah, but I think naturally she's doing all right. Do you know what I mean? Like she's not having to plaster loads of makeup or orange tone face like some of the others.
He's a good-looking bloke, mate.
He is.
I'd say she's punching in this photo.
Would you?
Yes.
I don't know. I think his smile's a bit like he's got a scrunched nose and all. He's not very photogenic.
Nah, mate. Look, that. She's kind
It's
of
a bit
giving
plain
like.
Jane, but like sort of.
She's kind of giving like 8-year-old just shaved my beard guy.
Yeah, he's given a lot older there. Yeah.
He's got nice stubble.
Has he got like a bit of a chap lip looking thing? Did you see
What?
that ever so slightly? Maybe I don't know. Maybe
Nah.
I'm reading
Hey,
too much into it.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
First one to him.
Oh gosh, here we go. Oh, okay. Now we're seeing like hair and stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
She's got a good set of teeth.
yeah. No
I respect-
makeup.
I respect
No
a good set of
makeup.
teeth.
We can't see her eyes.
We saw in the last one. I would actually give that one to her. I
I'll
think
give it
he's-
to her.
he's back the
His
same pose as
hairlines.
before.
His hairline's a bit
Yeah, he's seen a bit of
chalked,
separation
mate,
there.
yeah. All right, last one.
Last one.
Oh, that's okay.
This one. Oh, okay.
Oh, should we have a look in?
Yeah. Interesting.
Maybe not the best photo.
Again.
I would give it to her though. Looking
As in,
at,
like she's punching or like
as in, he's punching
Yeah, I would agree.
in this
I would
photo.
agree. Yeah.
He's looking like
This is-
hunched
Why does he not put
over.
his feet in the
Yeah,
sliders
she's
properly
better
as well?
dressed as well. She's also got beer. She seems more like on it.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's got a bit like cuddled
There we
as
go.
well in the photo. Yeah, I think we got.
You are punching, my friend.
All right, next one. I'll go for a couple more. Let's go for.
Oh, they actually posted another one.
Did they?
Dressed up. Oh,
Okay.
wow. Yeah,
Does that
he's
change the game?
punching. Yeah.
Oh, he's punching.
Big
Well,
time.
that changes things
Yeah.
massively.
Crazy.
Fair enough. Right, my next one. Got different vibe.
Yeah.
Different vibe. We've got the tattoos out. We've got the sort of emo-ish sort of style. Got to respect it. So, what
Absolute
we saying?
schnoz on her as well. Bloody hell.
Yeah, true. But he's got this. I don't know.
He's got that
Unset-
crackhead. He's got that crackhead energy, mate.
That's what I was thinking.
That nitty
yeah.
energy.
Almost gore me a bit.
Like, I've seen him on the street fucking doing something.
Yeah. I think I've got to give that one to her.
And zoom in again. Zoom
Right.
in. No. I don't know. I'd give it to him. Like, give him
he
a
looks-
glow up.
I feel like he
Give
looks
him
a
a
lot
glow
more.
up.
Yeah, but glow up can go both ways, right? I think
Like,
he
stick
looks
a bit
lot
of
more-
muscle on him,
Yeah.
and he looks better.
Well, that's across the board for all of
Like,
us.
give him a bit of neck, and he looks
He's
better.
got plenty of neck there by the looks of it.
No, because he looks too like skinny and ratty at the moment. And then same as her, if you gave her a glow up, like he's still looking better, I think. Back the boy, bruh.
Do you know what? He looks confident. I'll give him that. Like, he looks like he knows what he's doing there. So we'll give that to him. Okay, this is loads of separate. Okay, because it's
Here
one
we
together.
go. Oh,
She got like a full. Wow, she got one of those like full blacked out arms. I always find that pretty nuts when I see that. That must have taken ages.
that's gotta hurt.
The lighting's not helping either of them here. Oh,
That's tough.
it's a very interesting style. I don't think either of us fully understand.
Right, I'd
I
give
rate
it
the
to
suit
him.
though. I do rate the suit. I
Yeah.
think fits wise,
But
I
it's-
prefer his fit. And do you know what? He's not. I think he's receding, but he's got a good head of hair there.
Yeah, although her face is
Her
good.
face-
It's kind.
Yeah, true. Nice smile. He's
Just-
like not smile. He's got one of those sorts of he's got
Yeah.
long old eyelashes. You see that? It's kind of
It's got
creepy,
like
actually.
camel eyelashes.
Um,
It's the tats, but
Tats,
we're not looking at
crazy
tats.
tats.
We're looking at face. So face wise,
her. Yeah.
So he's punching.
So he's punching there. Right. That's all we've got in terms of, should we go for like an individual solos next to each other? Because if we're doing that, like...
Well, that's like I've sent that to a mate and she's posed for that one kind of thing.
True. So it's going to be another draw.
It's
then.
a draw, in
yeah,
my opinion.
it's another draw.
Right, we'll get another
One last
up.
one each.
Okay, I'm gonna go with these two.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Okay. Niagara Falls vibes.
Yeah, look like a nice little friendly couple. What are your thoughts, mate?
Okay.
He's
I think,
looking
again,
a bit
quite
long
balanced.
haired, bushy.
That's what I was thinking. I think he's not... He
Got
needs
a
to get
tash.
trim. His hair's way too long there.
He looks like he's got a bit of veins popping out there.
Oh,
he looks
so
fairly
good.
built.
Yeah.
She looks alright, but then she looks like she's 40 at the same time.
Yeah, one of those like 22 or
Which makes
42.
me think if they age, like,
Do you
she's
know what he reminds me
she's
of? Do you
gonna look
remember,
like old.
remember the Magic Roundabout film? And there was a
Nah.
little character called Dougal. It was a dog. Anyway, if anybody remembers that, I'm getting Dougal vibes from him. It's like just a bit of Shaggy vibes.
yeah, kind of giving like Scooby Doo.
I've got to give that to her, to be honest. I feel like he needs to like get trimmed
Yeah.
at least. But it's similar. It's
It's
not far
close.
off.
It's close.
not
It's
far off,
close. And we've got some individuals. Here we go. Here's another one.
yeah. Okay.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, he needs.
Definitely.
He's got a lot of potential.
He has. He just needs to sort out his trim,
Good,
bro.
yeah, good height, good size.
But
Not
she
like
she looks a
scrawny.
lot more like
She looks a lot
friendlier
trendier,
there.
yeah.
There's the last one.
There's the last one. I don't know. He looks a little bit more like.
He just needs to
he's just got
sort
that
his
Windsor-
fucking
He
hair
just needs
out,
to get
mate.
a trim, mate. He's
Get rid of
he's
that
one
mop.
trim away from being like
Yeah.
2 or 3 points higher on the scale. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's
She's
doing
just where
she's doing better. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think if he just had a little trim up, he'd be up there.
I think so too.
He could potentially
I think he
be
could
better.
pipper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite easily.
Right, fair enough.
There we go.
Last one.
Go on then.
Go on, let's find one more. Let's get a cracker.
Also, let us know in the comments down below what you think and if you agree.
For sure.
If you have any photos that you want to submit,
Yeah, if you want us to
feel
rate you and
free.
your couple, like send them over.
We'd love to.
Right. There's loads of photos for this one, so we'll just try and pick out a couple of cores. Right, so here we go.
Whoa. He looks like they look.
I mean,
young.
I think he's
They look
intentionally
like they're
putting like
12.
this crazy face here. Yeah, I mean, we'll start with this picture here.
They look like 12, bro.
It's a weird picture to throw in, but like, yeah, the fit doesn't actually fit.
I'm hoping they're above age, but her. So he's punching.
I think, yeah, we'll see. You think he's punching there?
What, do you not?
Honestly, I would put that one as a draw. I'm not really seeing any real winner there. So we'll give that first one to him.
Can't see anything of him.
Here we go. We'll get these two. Here we go. I think they look a bit older in that picture.
Yeah, he's punching.
He's punching in that one?
Yeah.
I do rate the hair,
100% punching.
Why would you say that?
Because she's just looks like her facial features are like a lot more symmetrical than his. And looks a lot like she can smile. Like, this guy's not smiling. What's he doing?
Yeah, it's sort of one of those, like, what do you call them? When they're not pouting, but they're pouting. I can't really tell what it is. Let's see if we get like a big... Well, I'm not going to do that one.
Oh, he's tall, mate.
Yeah, we'll go for that one then. Jeez, mate, he's mad tall.
Yeah, he's just giving like
Hawaiian vibes.
He's still giving.
Is it just me though? Or does she look completely different?
No, yeah, a little bit, but not massively. But also, like, he looks the exact same, and I'm thinking they're like throughout the years photos we've just seen, and he's not changed a Scooby Doo, mate. He still looks like he's in year 8 or something.
Oh,
like
bro,
that.
that's a different girl. I've just realised.
What?
No, look. So that's the picture I just pulled up there. I think that might be his sister, because that's her. And then same day.
All right, find another couple one then. They've got loads of couple ones.
That's them.
No, do a better one than that.
I can't really find it.
They've got loads, mate.
Oh,
You're scanning through
that
them.
one?
Ugh, it's crap.
It's crap. They're all crap, bro. He's like not smiling
Yeah,
any of them.
he just looks the same.
I think
like nothing changes about him.
Yeah. Do we give it to her?
Yeah, I think so, mate.
I think it goes to her. Anyway, that was Who's Punching. Let us know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. And if you want us to judge you in your relationship, by all means, fire them over. And we can't apologise, but we'll bring the heat.
We'll be the love gurus, mate.
I don't know
We'll tell you what's happening.
Right, should we get back into a little bit more about the topic of the day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, question of the week, mate. This is one that, I mean, we're seeing our mates now getting engaged.
Oh, shit, we are, man.
The question's floating, mate. The question is, how much should be spent on a wedding ring? Or engagement rings?
Man.
Like, you know, the ring, right? How much? What are you saying?
What's like the rule of thumbs?
The age-old saying
it's like 3 months of your salary?
That's what people say. But
it's like the marketing thing, isn't it?
Do you know what? Generally, it came from a marketing employee back in the day. It was, I want to say it was Swarovski or somebody like that. They came out with this, mate. Like, 3 months on a wedding ring.
The girls probably like,
the girls were like, yes, slay. They were fucking going for it. And so that kind of got accepted
100%.
by mainstream. But it was just a marketing ploy.
Yeah.
That seemed
really depends how much you're earning, though.
Exactly.
Gosh. I think, oh man, because you see some absolute fat rocks out there.
You do.
From like some big celebs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking reasonable price. Depends how much you love your wife, mate.
Don't say that.
Generally does. Like, if you want to splash the cash, fuck, go ahead, mate.
Yeah,
do
so
it.
if you're sat home with a diddy little ring, your husband...
Yeah, he don't love you. You got to be spending more than 10 racks on that bad boy.
Fuck.
No, personally, I'd say 5 below 10. I'm not going to do that. I know I probably have to spend quite a bit.
Yeah, do you reckon?
Well, I want to.
Yeah.
But like, I'm saying probably a good price range, like 5 to 10k range.
Interesting. Okay.
You?
I mean, I kind of looked into it a bit today when I saw this question come in. In the UK, anyway. Just
no, but
I've got to get to my point in a second.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, in the UK, an average is 1,500 to 3,000 at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, that's what averages in the UK at the moment.
Makes sense. So.
And when I was flicking through it, came across a little reel on Instagram. Do you know the guy named Caleb, who's like a finance guy, does podcasts, brings people on, just roast their finances, talks about how bad their savings are and stuff.
No,
he's got like he's a funny guy.
I probably have seen him. I'm just terrible.
Speaking to this girl, right? She financed a $23,000 ring when she had shitloads of debt already. So people do get themselves into fucking positions.
Yeah, that's
man.
stupid.
Right, so I've looked at it like pragmatically, and I've gone for a percentage instead. Right, so I genuinely reckon if you can position yourself, or you should position yourself to be able to save at least 10% of your salary every month towards it once you know you're going to get married, right? Or once you know it's the decision you want to make. And I feel from that moment, if you spend 12 months saving, then 10% of your salary in terms of people's living expenses, cost of living and stuff like that, I feel like is reasonable enough to say that you've put in the graph for a year, saving 10% every single month. So effectively, 10% of your salary, it is quite low.
That's lower than
but
the
if you think about
3 months thing.
It's technically lower than the 3 months marketing thing. But if you're earning 30 grand a year, which is the average salary in the UK or thereabouts, the ring costs £3,000 after tax, that is. So if you're after tax, you're 30 grand. And that's what I think. If I think I'm earning more, which hopefully I am, and I plan to be, then 10% of my salary should go on the ring. That's how I see it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day...
So if you're earning 100k...
10 grand.
10 grand?
10 grand.
I think you're a bit cheap there.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not...
You're earning a milli.
I just think in terms of... Maybe once you start to earn more, then that percentage of saving can increase.
So, yeah.
So maybe there's a ploy to say that you could save... Like, once you're over 50 grand a year, then you should be able to save 15%. Once you're over 100 grand a year, you should be able to save 20%.
I think it depends on the size of your wedding.
That's the thing for me, because I actually would care far more about the wedding than I would about the ring.
But I think if you're going to have an extravagant wedding, right, then your wife needs to have a very good ring.
Do you think?
A wedding's one day, right, where you have a bunch of mates you all drink. A ring's something that is like, to us, no, but is precious to a woman. It's like everything they dream of. To like my point of view, I think weddings are like literally a money-making scheme. Like rings cost an absolute fortune. But, I don't really like agree with all of it. Yeah. But if the girl that I'm going to marry for the rest of my life wants to have a nice ring, a big wedding, I'm down.
No, I hear you. But speaking realistically, like if you're saving 3 months' salary towards a ring, how much is the wedding going to cost you?
Depends.
More or less than the ring, do you reckon?
No, a lot more.
A lot more?
Yeah.
So, okay, so we're talking
weddings cost a lot more.
So
but I'm saying it's like a ratio it should be, I think.
So, yeah, what you end up seeing quite quickly is you're saying 9 months of your salary is going towards the wedding expenses. How the fuck are you saving 9 months?
No, people don't, do they?
What do you mean?
Like people take out loans and stuff. They lean on others to support you. I'm not forking out the whole wedding.
No.
There's going to be other people around your circle, your family and stuff help you. That's the whole point of it, right? Isn't it? For like if you're going really traditional, it's the wife's dad that pays for the wedding, right? That was the tradition.
Yeah, it's the tradition.
Now it's like everyone gets involved. Everyone saves up a pot of money for this big occasion. Yeah. That's kind of how it works nowadays.
I do hear you. I just feel like when I was thinking about it, I was just like, realistically, because of living costs and stuff like that, I don't see how anybody would be able to do 3 months towards a ring anymore. I feel like that's just something of the past.
It's ludicrous.
It's not impossible.
It's ludicrous.
It's completely impossible. Whereas 10% of an annual salary, because you've actually saved all year.
It depends on your living situation. If you're paying a big mortgage or lots of rent and you've still got your bills, you've still got your food, you've got priorities there. I'm not being funny. Like, a ring's great, but you need to live and survive. You don't want to be in debt and get yourself in more debt. And then for the next 20 years, you're trying to climb out of it because you spent a load on a ring and a wedding.
Exactly.
I think that's ridiculous.
And also, you don't want to take like 3 or 4 years to have to save up the money to buy a specific ring. And then by the end of it, your missus is like, why have you not proposed to me until we've been together for like 10 years? And you hear about those conversations. You're like, because I was saving for the ring. You're like, man, just get engaged sooner and buy a cheaper ring.
Yeah.
Like,
and there's always like the element of, like, what was it? Paris Hilton. I saw this the other day. It was so random. Right? Came up on my feed.
Okay.
All her rings that she's had over the year, wedding rings.
Yeah. Well, she got married a bunch of times, did she?
No. Same bloke.
Same bloke. He just buys different wedding rings.
Gets different wedding rings.
Wow.
But she's obviously like in the top.
Echelon,
but there's what's to say, like, fine, I really love you and everything. Here's a ring. And then when we make more money later on, let's upgrade that.
Well, this is the thing. A couple of years back, I went to the Whedon family. They did renewed their vows, and they did almost like a beautiful wedding-ish ceremony. Yeah, like, and it was absolutely stunning. And everybody got dressed up, and it was like a proper. They had speeches and stuff like that. And I'm saying, like, at that stage of life, if you want to then go, I've got the money now, babe. I'm buying a 6-figure ring. Yeah, back it. But
kids have left, everything like that. You're like, you've got a bit more money about you. You're at your richest point potentially in your career, which is usually around your 50s.
Yeah.
Why not? I think that's probably the way to go about it.
It is interesting.
But, also, it depends on your partner as well. Like, if your partner's nagging you to get down on one knee ASAP, then
Yeah.
you're probably going to have to just fork out a crap ring.
Or you have to take out a loan and figure out how to pay that, which is going to be risky business.
And then communicate that with your partner.
Please,
Just
don't do it without
don't
asking.
try being egotistical and show your Billy Big Bollocks. Just talk.
100%.
Just like, babe, it's going to get us in 20k debt. We're not going to afford a house. Like
that's the thing as well. Like working out where you are in life, what you've got going for you already.
Man.
Some people are jumping the gun.
People want it like people get married at like 24, 22, 23. And I'm like, okay, if you can afford it, great.
Yeah.
If you can't legit afford it and you can't have that wedding, just don't do it that young. Like, you're young. You've just started your career.
Yeah.
You're not going to be earning a load of money, load of money.
But you do hear, and I mean, like, no disrespect to the girls who say this, but like, you do hear the girls sometimes like saying, "Well, I'm not holding on, I'm not waiting forever." You think to yourself, well, you've got to take a breath and realise the position.
It's a
that you're
couple
both
thing.
in.
Like, you talk to each
like,
other.
if you're putting that ultimatum on the table, that's fucking bang out of order.
Crazy.
Like, take that shit off the table.
Literally.
Like, you should be there to be able
That's
to show love to
that's
each
not a
other without there needing
relationship.
to be a ring on a
Yeah,
thing.
you
Do you know
know?
what I mean? Oh, I don't know. We're a bit tunnel visioned, obviously, because we're the lads. But ladies, get in the comment section. Let us know how much have you spent on a ring. What the priority should be. Is it house first? Is it ring first? Is it, like, tell us. I'm
and is there a
intrigued.
timeline to it? Like, is it after 10 years you start getting a bit pissed off?
Yeah, what's the mark?
Or is it like...
Is it eight months?
Yeah.
Are they really getting harder?
Not only 2 weeks.
Craziness.
Fucking prick.
Right, now a little bit about like the HR. We mentioned it earlier.
Yes.
So human resources have obviously been put in place in businesses. Some don't have it, which is quite surprising.
Yeah,
but it's in
smaller
place in order
companies
to
don't,
manage these office romances, the Valentine's Day of the business world. So what's your sort of take on HR?
HR is definitely needed, 100%, because when a lot more people start to get involved in a company, there's more emotions, there's a lot more conflict, people don't necessarily see eye to eye,
True.
and you need HR to balance that out as well. Also, when it comes to the difficult conversations, whether it's firing someone or a pay rise or bonuses, anything around money, if you're kind of the boss of your business, you don't need to be wasting your time on that. And when I say wasting your time, I mean you've got bigger fish to fry, in my opinion. And you do need that setup to do that for you. So, for example, in your day, if you're like the boss of your business, you don't want to be having a call with Janet, having a call with this person, this person.
So
and then
true.
you've got all your business and strategical like calls and your vision for whatever the future is, all gets put on the back burner because you're dealing with HR issues.
Yeah.
You don't want that
There's
at all.
always going to be those problems. You need to be able to offload that to people who can kind of that can be their main focus and you can get on with the development.
Yeah, and it kind of allows those like power imbalances to get checked in a way. So it's like, right, we're all on the same level playing field here. You've got to go through HR, and if you need anything escalating, it goes then to me at the top of the table, because then if it comes to me, I know it's important and I need to look at it. So yeah, I think HR is very important. Also helps as well understand kind of what your character, or I guess like character is the right word, like kind of your ethos of the company.
Yeah, business ethos.
Yeah. Kind of what
Company
you stand
values
for.
probably
Company
stands quite heavily
values,
within the HR
massively.
department, yeah.
And that's where HR can like really knuckle down on it. But yeah, I think it's really important. And a good place to start, I think, is when you start to get 5 to 10 employees,
Do you reckon?
depending on where they are placed and positioned. Then you should start looking at getting a HR system in place.
Yeah, agreed.
Not saying have like a
Even
huge...
if it needs to be third party initially until you manage to like scale up
Yeah.
and
I'm
employ
not saying have like a
full-time.
huge flushed out HR system, but you should start to get it in place, because all of a sudden, if I'm working with Jeff's pissing me off every day, I don't want to go to the boss and complain. I'd like to make a complaint to the HR.
Yeah.
And maybe tell him like Jeff needs to pick his slack up.
Yeah,
mate.
for sure. I've got a little bit on companies that operate with or without HR.
Yeah, this is
So,
interesting as well.
Just kind of touched on what you said. So a good case study is Telegram. So Telegram, who now do have HR, I will say.
That's it, yeah.
But for the first sort of couple of decades of their business, Telegram was built purely around this thing called a lean plus philosophy, which was recruiting via competitions, funnily enough. Initially, they put out these crazy coding competitions, and then people go through these
you
puzzles.
mentioned it before.
And then they
on
get
the
through.
last pod,
And then if they were to win the competitions, then they'd become part of this very high-performing,
Prestigious group,
efficient, engine-run group of engineers.
That's
basically.
interesting.
They had 30 to 60 people. No mass hiring, no big performance systems, no corporate ladder, and they just dialed into sort of that strategic eliteness of like this small team of engineers.
Yeah.
And what you've got there that sort of changes to other companies that I'll get onto shortly, it's a lot of remote work. So you've not really got the office structure. You've not really got that sort of corporate style behind it.
And if it's technical based as well, you'll have different technical abilities. So one might be purely focused on development, one might be database, one might be whatever.
Exactly. There's no onboarding systems with this, no onboarding programs. There's obviously the entrance into the company, but once you're there, you have your role, your job title, and there's no real shifting in companies of this sort of size like Telegram. They had nobody going up to becoming the CEO or CFO, and nobody dropping down to become a junior on
no
engineer.
Hierarchy.
It was literally everyone's the same even keel. You're there to do what you do. So sometimes people need a HR if they want career development, they want self-progression and stuff like that, and so they'll resource to HR to validate that process in their job spec. And there's no big benefit systems in Telegram, or there didn't used to be anyway, so there was never this overarching incentive for the bonus of the year, for this of the year.
Yeah,
I guess your money.
Your incentive was getting into the group. That's the whole point. If it's like a prestigious thing that you can get into,
100%. Compared to like Google on the other hand, hundreds of thousands of employees,
massive,
worldwide, and you got to realise they're managing hiring, they're managing pay, promotions, legal issues, visas, layoffs, complaints, benefits. There's so much to manage.
Yeah, and they'll have like internal investigations, audits, everything like that. 100%. Like that's where HR becomes key, because that is your front door before getting into a business is HR.
But the other thing I look at as well, Google have got this, they're very much at the forefront of this data-driven HR. So it's still people obviously at the helm, but the tracking side of HR is crucial. So really, if you want the sort of highest elite level of a HR system, you need like a risk management system, you need a burnout indicator, you need performance indicators, engagement indicators, managing effectiveness, all of these sorts of things. You need to find a way to analytically measure your team as a whole, because that gives HR the evidence to then act as a really good human resource. It's just human performance at its finest. If you don't have a system in place to monitor analytics and you base purely off of relationship based HR, like you'll find this in certain offices, they'll have like HR managers who just buddy with a couple of people, and then everybody else kind of gets put to one side, and if there's a dispute, they just side with one person. Like, you need to be driven in a way which is database, which is exactly what Google do, to allow them to handle thousands of employees.
Yeah, and that's when you scale large time. But like more for your SMEs, I think it is important to have someone who's really good at building those relationships. I know you mentioned you don't want someone who's like buddy with people, but you can get certain characteristics that are really aware of what's going on, and they can touch on each individual and understand how their workload is. Are they burnt out? Are they feeling okay mentally? Everything like that.
True.
And I think it's really, really important to have, especially when you do have such a small team, because you need to constantly have those check-ins. I mean, from a sports perspective as well, like when you got a coach, and this is something that's really interesting in like the elite department, a coach will manage 50 people, right? And he will know everyone's individual like family, how they're getting on, any injuries they've got, how much game time they've played, how they're feeling, diet, whatever, everything like that. And he will have individual personal relationships with each one of them and make them feel a certain way and know how to make them tick and know what they are like on game day and things like that, or whatever it may be. And I think it's actually like quite a good leaf to take out of someone's book and then implement it into kind of like a business realm.
100. Do you know what? Just before you mentioned the thing about coach, the first thing that came to my mind is teachers. How teachers look at a class of students. Very good at it,
and
they deal with disputes amongst class members.
Massively.
And you can't be seeming biased, you can't be seeming targeted towards one or the other. They also understand the ambition of each kid. Like, some kids will be more ambitious, some kids won't. So when you direct some of the attention in terms of like questions in the class, you go towards the ambitious students because you want them to thrive off of that, because it benefits them the most. Whereas the shy kids, you might not want to. And so, maybe people who have those sorts of metrics are the people you want to take from sort of like out of your network of people to understand they can be quite good.
They're very useful, because like from a coaching perspective as well, you're giving feedback, you're giving performance reviews. There's ways you deliver certain things, and you want to make everyone in your company happy and have this like brilliant little culture where people wanting to join and people don't want to leave, and because ultimately you want loyalty at the end of the day from a business perspective, because you've got someone who's been in the business for 30 plus years, you're doing a pretty good job.
100%. Shall we get onto our last segment?
Let's do it, mate.
I just realised what we've got. We have got an absolutely insane top 10 where I'm most likely going to embarrass myself.
Let's do it.
Top 10.
Woo! This one today is all about love.
It's about love. We've decided to go for the negative side of love.
juicy
The
side.
juicy side of love. We're doing love scandals.
I'm
right?
so intrigued to hear what you've got.
I've really,
Because
there's some wild ones.
There's some
here.
big names out there, boy.
There is, mate. There is. But I've even delved in the archives. I've got some history fucking picks in here as well. People like
Okay.
old age shit. Right?
All right, do you want to...
But I've got modern and old. There's mix.
Yeah,
There's a mix.
have you got a particular way of ranking?
The way that I've
have you
ranked
swayed?
it is there is a swing throughout. The way that I've ranked it in a way which, in my opinion, is like, how do I say it? For our generation,
impactful
it's like
or
just
something.
like the crazy. It gets crazier as we go.
Okay,
in my
so
opinion.
the story's crazy more so than
The story becomes
the size.
The story / the size, a bit of
Okay,
both.
yeah.
Because sometimes the size is why
the
story's
size is
so
the impact
crazy.
as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? Okay, cool. Let's crack on,
You might be
man.
able to mix this list around, but
Let's
I've just
go.
picked this list.
Oh, I love top 10, bro.
We're kicking off
No, come
with
on.
Tiger Woods and
Yeah.
Rachel Ushertell.
At 10.
Tiger Woods' carefully crafted image collapsed in 2009. It went terribly wrong. He had this mysterious car crash incident outside his home. Revelation of multiple affairs came out.
Yeah, he's
year.
at loads.
Exposed. He had a relationship with a nightclub manager. I think that was who Rachel is. Followed by
Crazy.
numerous others coming forward. Woods eventually issued a massive public apology, admitting he did repeated irresponsible behaviours into his
Yeah.
marriage. The scandal cost him his endorsements, his
Yeah.
marriage, and this is the reason why I put it in the list. It was the first time ever that he lost his dominance in golf. He dropped out of the
his
top
golf
one
game went
position
weak.
that year because this whole scandal sort of blew up, and he ended up being out of
he lost
tournaments,
to, like, sponsor
boycotted by a
and
bunch of
stuff
stuff.
like that. Crazy.
So yeah, that's my number 10 pick.
Which is nuts. Also, by the way, back in that generation,
Yeah.
like I'm talking about like 2000s to probably 2010s,
Mm-hmm.
like celebs, media, gossip
So
was
much.
huge.
So
you think about like
much.
football and everything like that,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
David Beckham be plastered on everything.
Every day.
Crazy.
I remember I was never into football. I remember hearing about them every
all
day.
the time.
It was insane.
And they get like brutalized.
hugely brutalized. Yeah,
Like
Oh, it's
I don't know
bizarre.
how the hell they like.
how you live
mentally
how
cope
you
with
mentally
that.
get through that is
Because you
bizarre.
had like millions.
Check out
and
BetterHelp.
millions. Yeah, Jen, 10%
Right,
off.
number 9. Now this is going to be a strange pick, right? But I watched this film the other day and so it needed to make
light
an
turned
entrance,
off, yeah.
right? Excuse me.
Oh,
Napoleon Bonaparte, right, and Josephine de Beauharnais or something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, so I saw the film Napoleon recently.
Right.
There's this huge sort of thing around Napoleon, and the history buffs will know this very well, where he fell deeply in love with this woman named Josephine. While he was away at war, she repeatedly had several affairs on him. When he discovered the truth, he was devastated and soon began his own string of relationships. Ironically, Josephine later became devoted to him. So this whole thing went on for years where she was cheating on him,
And
he
they
was then cheating on
started,
her,
yeah.
she was then devoted, he was then devoted, ended up leading to but she was then, so here we go. Josephine then came out that she was infertile, and Napoleon then was like, I can't be with you because you're infertile, divorced her, but then this turbulence mix of love and betrayal continued for years on years on. It's absolutely
Bloody
insane.
hell.
And Napoleon was this extremely sort of romanticized person apparently behind closed doors, and this is what this whole film's about, and it's done brilliant. Joaquin Phoenix is Napoleon. Spoke to a friend of mine. In terms of history love scandals,
Big.
it's one of the biggest ones of all time.
Fair.
So it had to make the list.
Fair.
It really had to make the list. Right, moving on. Number 8. We're going back to the modern times. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie
That's
and Jennifer
8.
Aniston.
Oh, I'm
It's
so
8, bro.
surprised.
It's
What's
8.
going to be more?
I know, right?
You've got Tiger Woods at 10 and that at 8.
Yeah. While filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004,
Yeah.
Brad Pitt grew really close to Angelina Jolie.
Crazy.
While still married to Jennifer Aniston. Shortly after, obviously, everything sparked up between them, and Angelina and Brad Pitt were then together, forming Brangelina. Do you remember that was a big thing?
Yeah. But then you also had what was it, Team Jen versus Team
Yeah,
Angela?
that's
or
exactly
something
it.
like
That's
that.
exactly it.
People were siding with.
Yeah,
who's right.
apparently weeks after the divorce as
Oh,
well,
man.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were pictured in Kenya on this amazing holiday they'd been on.
Yeah.
It all got a bit heated for them, but yeah, I think it's one of the ones that in media just everybody knows about. When you think about the sort of love scandals of
definitely.
media, it's up
Brad
there.
Pitt's had quite a way with women.
Right, my next one's going to be a surprise, but it will make sense.
Go
Matt
on.
Hancock and Gina Coladangelo.
Okay.
Right, this is in my opinion, one of the most sort of just influential ones that I've seen recently. Right,
All
so
right.
you're talking 2021. heat of COVID, Matt Hancock doing all these press conferences, releases. He's like almost like the face of COVID at the time. Like he's making all these statements. I don't know if you remember this, but then CCTV footage came out of him with his health secretary.
I do remember it.
Kissing in the government office.
It's legendary, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. To me, it genuinely is. If I'm thinking about politicians, like in my
not
history,
legendary good, by the way, just
legendary in terms of I'll never forget watching that video for the first time going,
COVID.
Holy shit, you're talking all this rules about hypocrisy, man. There was all the sort of strict COVID rules and stuff. It was hilarious. And the credibility of Hancock, he went on Celeb Get Me Out of Here afterwards, got shredded on that, like people taking the piss out of him. Just in terms of my opinion, it sticks with me so prevalently.
Big
in terms
time.
of recent
everyone
history,
was at home as well.
Yeah.
So everyone
the guy
knew
who was
about
running the stage of distancing in COVID is then making out with his secretary, like on CCTV.
God, it was so
crazy.
It was so cringy
as
well.
So cringy.
It was like grabbing a batty and
fully
caressing her. Like,
he was like trying to act like this like hard man, and he had mate, it's so awkward.
Trying like sneakily to run door.
And she was like calling him like a big man, and like, it's fucking weird. Right, that was number 7.
Jeez.
Number 6. Elon Musk and multiple partners. Right, Elon Musk's love life. It's been marked with a frequent overlap.
Yeah.
Started off with Jennifer Gwynn into Justin Wilson, which apparently Justine came out and said that there was definitely crossover in that time. He then went on to Tallulah Riley. I think with Justine he had his first 6 of like 13 children as well.
It is mad because I'm like, how does he pull?
Tell me about it.
I don't see it.
Tell me about it, especially back in the days
boy's
when
a
he was
shagger and he's like...
But yeah, he's got social skills of the
fucking
plank of wood, like honestly.
And he's having like kids left, right, centre. He's acting like a pimp, mate.
Exactly. He drops out with Justine Wilson and really rapidly gets in engaged to Tallulah Riley, who's actress I think at the time.
Yeah.
Straight from Tallulah Riley into Amber Heard, and he had the whole thing with Amber Heard. It was apparently like a really toxic like relationship and stuff. His on and off relationships then went into a woman named Grimes, who he had his most recent children with. Well, you say that technically. Apparently might not be. He fathered twins with her anyway, and then it's come out since that there's this other woman that's saying like he's got his kid that she got pregnant recently. Did you see about that?
And there was a big scandal,
50 grand or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, just the whole thing around Musk having this double life, in and out of business, with all these public partners, these actresses,
I don't know how
getting married,
time,
having 13
How's
kids.
He have time for it?
Doing the businesses he's doing.
Bro.
It's like, you look at him and go, how, why,
does he sleep? Like, what's he? Yeah.
Exactly. So I feel like just
two of them.
The multitude of them and having kids with all of them, and like the fact that he is the man that he is now in the world,
pretty much.
It had to make the list. So he's in at 6.
All right.
Here
Cool,
we go.
man. All right, there's definitely one that has to be like top 4 in my opinion.
Okay, it might not. I don't know. Right, number 5. This one, it's making a statement on this list just because of its modern sort of approach. Right, we're going for Andy Byron and Kristen Cavett. The Coldplay concert scandal.
Oh, them! Is that their name?
The Kiss Cam CEO, Andy Byron, HR
Very
executive
good.
Kristen Cavett.
Very good.
Panicked
That blew
on
up,
screen,
right?
Mate,
What was their company? It was like AstraZeneca? No, it
I
wasn't
can't remember. I haven't got it here. But
anyway,
astronomer.
that was it.
So Chris Martin joked that they might be having an affair. Clip went
viral
my Lord. Overnight. Both were married, worked together. Speculation exploded. Internal investigation followed, and both was soon.
Check our TikTok out because we recreated.
It became a viral trend. People making videos on it. The clip reached millions of views within 24 hours.
But I feel so bad for like the actual families affected by it because imagine that much eyeballs on you, like your dad or mom.
It was huge. And then he tried to like say that he was going to sue Chris Martin for joking about it. That all like lost wind immediately. But I feel like just because of it's like our modern day viral. It's the modern day viral moment of cheating scandals, love scandals. So it had to make this list in at number 5.
Massive, very good.
Here we go. Good. Number 4 starts to get a little bit political here. I must admit.
Okay.
We had to go for Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah,
that's
a good one.
Huge. 1998, President Bill Clinton accused of having an affair at the White House with his intern Monica Lewinsky.
Nuts.
He famously denied with the line, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman." It was the statement at the time.
Crazy.
But then shortly after, evidence just mounted. This thing came out with this infamous blue dress containing Clinton's DNA. It became the central point of evidence, and he then had to come out and admit to inappropriate relationships with her. It exploded globally, leading to an impeachment proceedings. It was the first real a perjury / obstruction of justice that the president was taking account for.
Massive.
Permanently defined his presidency. Everybody says it like when you think about Bill Clinton, you know Monica Lewinsky. It's like
Crazy,
I even knew
mate.
that name, and I'm a 26-year-old in the UK.
nuts,
Why would I
bro.
know about that? It's just
Power
bizarre.
just went to the guy's head, mate.
Big time. I mean, it's happened a lot with politics.
Yeah.
Which we're going to find out in a second. Anyway, before we do, my number 3, I had to make this list just because of the scale of the love scandal, because of who the two people are. Kim K and Kanye West. They had to make this list. The reason why they're so high on the list is just because of like the ultimate sort of power couple thing that they had going, the whole TV show.
Yeah.
People are Kardashian like
Very true.
fans
Very
to the
true.
nth degree.
Very true.
Kanye is this crazy sort of I can't even describe the guy. He's like almost like ethereal in his like nature, what he says, what he does. So anyway, we want this Hollywood power couple marrying in 2014, building global brands, both in terms of like business space and media spaces. Kanye's mental health then struggles create these huge public outbursts which occurred both on TV and off TV. And then just this all sort of blew up. He was apparently snatched publicly from the previous girl, I can't remember what the previous girl was called, by Kim Kardashian. That was a big scandal itself before they had this power couple status.
They're just a living like reality TV.
They are. They're basically this turning fairy tale romance
100%.
that turned public explosion just at its most paramount.
I've got 2.
Okay.
And you're in top 2.
I've now got 2 left. Yeah.
And like, if one of these isn't mentioned, I'm like, whoa.
Really? Would these be your top 2 as well?
No.
Do you not think? Okay, fair enough. Right, well.
But like, they should be in the top 10.
Okay, maybe they're neither of them though, because maybe I've missed
I don't
one.
think they are.
Okay, we're gonna see. Number 2, John F. Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Huge. This is the
That was on my
love
list,
scandal
but
of
it
the
wasn't.
world.
That's
not one of your 2.
No, because I'm thinking like 2. That was definitely on my list. I was expecting that to be in your top 2.
Okay.
But I've got 2 that are outside calls, which should be in your top 10, I think.
Maybe, I'll find out in a sec. Anyway, rumours of the affair between JFK and Marilyn Monroe circulated for decades. He said this whole thing about she was nothing to do with him. And then the sultry Happy Birthday, Mr. President performance came out in 1962, where everyone was like, right, you just called it there. It's as obvious as plain a day. Claimed the relationship's the real. Reports suggested that the affair ended really badly and may have contributed to Monroe's emotional decline, which then had her and like Frank Sinatra having a thing apparently at the time as well, and that being a big thing. But anyway, all the mystery, the secrecy surrounding it,
bro.
It's turned into like legendary status of American pop culture. It's one of the biggest moments, I think, of history. And there was just all this stuff like the FBI got involved with Marilyn Monroe, like basically following her, seeking out her contacts and things, trying to keep her hushed. Man. So yeah, I think it had to feature on the list. It's one of the biggest ones ever.
Your number 1.
I feel like you don't have my number 1 as well.
Well, then there's 3 that you've not said, which I'm going to go like mental.
Right, here we go. Number 1. And I think you can understand the scale of this has to be number 1, especially for us being in the UK. King Charles, Camilla,
Prince Charles at the
and
time.
Diana.
Yeah, that was my number 1.
This is my number 1, 100%. Because he's king now, like it has to be said.
Yeah.
This is fucking ludicrous.
Yeah.
Charles and Camilla were both like lovers, like as school sweetheart lovers back in 1970s.
Massive.
But apparently she was discouraged by the royal family for ever being part of the picture.
Massive.
He then became wed to Princess Diana in 1981. The woman that was like the face of modern.
Everyone loved her.
She was adored by
across
the
world. Yeah.
Yeah, big time. And then obviously, as most people know, the affair like started to come out. All this stuff came out between Charles and Camilla and Diana and stuff. Led to a huge like devastating dismantle of the royal family.
People wondering like whose son is
whose son's who. That all became like a massive public culture thing. Diana's passing away then featured like hugely, and that's obviously one of the most influential things of all time, which gave more fuel to this whole story, especially given the fact that later Charles and Camilla back in 2005 then decided to marry together and today sit on the throne.
Yep.
This is huge, like,
massive UK culture. Man.
I don't think you can, like, in terms of the scale of the, not only the point of political influence being the head of the royal family, which is obviously like the royalists of the world, but also like the it's always soap opera like the death, the childhood sweethearts that got discouraged, the child whose the child belongs to. It's
and it was in prime time
explosion.
like newspaper era, media era, like it just was everywhere.
Yeah.
There was
and
nothing else to talk
as
about.
Our king, like craziness.
Right. You're gonna
this
kick yourself.
shit.
I think you're definitely gonna kick yourself.
Shit.
Number, well, doesn't matter what number. The one I had, David Beckham and Rebecca Luz. This blew up mate.
Fair.
This was like around the time of the newspaper era as well. Like Posh Spice, David Beckham, everywhere.
Yeah.
Like this was a huge scandal, led to everything in his England career, everything like that, affecting his
So was he
football,
married
getting
before Posh Spice? Is
scrutinised.
that the thing?
He was with Posh Spice,
Yeah.
and then had an affair
Oh, I see.
with
I see,
Rebecca
I see, I
Luz.
see. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was this like random girl that they found in a hotel, whatever. But yeah,
see.
they tried to. So Posh Spice did not speak out about it at all. They silenced
not?
her. Like the PR were like, you cannot speak about this. David's
Interesting.
got like Euros coming up. He's got the World Cup. He's got England. He's got Manchester United. Like if you do this, his
Ooh.
career's done.
Wow.
And your
And she
career as
accepts
well
it
as the
as
Spice
well.
Girls. Well, she obviously internally it probably had something, but they just stayed because they were the icon.
They were.
They were like the UK biggest celebs in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
Insane, and they had such an impact globally.
That was. I definitely considered it earlier. I think I just went for the Tiger one because
The
of
other
dismantling
one,
of his career.
which is very like more recent for us, Will Smith and Jada. And I was baffled you
What
didn't
have I
have
missed?
this.
How have I missed
The
that?
slap, everything
have I
around that,
missed that?
August, the podcast they had,
Of
the
course,
chats they had.
Of course.
Big.
Oh, I fucked up big time.
That's
Oh,
a
I
huge
screwed up
one, in
big
my
time.
opinion.
That's so true.
Because that, to me,
That would be top 5
I
as well.
associate slap with the
Slap,
cheating, everything
the
like
comment,
that.
the
interview,
thing,
they're
the
crying,
interview thing.
like-
Oh man, how have I missed that? I've had
That was a big one.
howler.
And Will Smith is
I've
like
had
an
a howler.
icon. Everyone looked up to him. He's been
And
around
now
for like
he's done-
generations.
destroyed his image completely.
Yeah.
I think
he's
he
got
has
a movie
anyway.
coming back up.
Yeah, but a lot of his
And he's doing
movies
like a
since-
huge PR. Yeah, like
Yeah.
everyone thought he was Mr. Nice Guy, and then they saw this kind of like aggressive
yeah,
side
yeah.
and kind of went, "Ooh."
No, I hear you. Any others? Was
Yeah,
that, is that
no,
the
they
two,
were
is it?
main
Fair
two.
enough.
There
I
were like a
respect
few
that, I
others,
respect
but
that.
I liked your list. Though.
I think, in all honesty, I reckon David still would jump out of the list for me just in terms of personal preference, but the Will Smith one, it needs to feature.
Yeah,
That's
Will Smith for
disappointment me.
sure, in my opinion.
Anyway, if you've got any that you can think of that we've missed out on today, let us know in the
Let
comments
us
below.
know.
We want to know more about it. Tell us a story. Give us as much juicy info as humanly possible. Should we get into the outro?
Let's do it,
It's
mate.
been one hell of an episode. Thank you so much for joining us today on episode 49. We're right up against it. Big episode 50 next week. And we've got one hell of a feature, but I'll say no more. You do have
3
to come
eps
back.
away,
Make sure
bro.
you drop a sub.
3 eps away.
3 eps away from the end of the season.
Season 1 done.
It's crazy.
Madness.
Bizarre.
We have got so much coming up. Like I cannot
Season 2's
express
gonna be
it.
insane as well.
I don't want to ruin anything,
No,
but
no.
go check out the Patreon if you want exclusives
True.
because we are doing a lot, and you are going to see it all there firsthand.
Exactly. And for the price of
£4 a month.
13p a day, you can get yourself into Patreon, extra extended episodes every week, as well as exclusive Sunday specials. So you're going to see things that people on the
Huge
YouTube
stuff, man.
won't see for 6 months. But in the meantime, YouTubers, you do still get Sunday special.
Yeah.
Hit that sub button. it'll
There's
pop up
stuff
at
on the Patreon
weekend.
that YouTubers will not see.
True. There's that as well. Big time. Yeah.
And we're running competitions all the time on there, so like
Certainly.
you are going to make your money back straight away because we have a couple members, around 30 members at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Cool
if
crowd.
you enter in now, you've got a huge chance of winning
Massive chance.
your
'Cause a
money
bunch of them have
back
already won.
times
So, yeah.
millions.
Anyway, that is what we have time for today. Again, hit the like button. Go and check out @SusanSliders everywhere for our socials. You can engage with us on a weekly basis. DMs are always open. Comment sections are always open. We love
Emails
you.
there as well, mate. But yeah,
Exactly.
subscribe and
Enjoy
stick
the rest of
around
your
if you want
Valentine's Day
to,
as
mate.
well.
Stick around because we've got some Patreon bits coming up.
Certainly. Anyway, I'm going to get to charging this. Toodle pip.
Bye. Cheerio.